Hello, everyone. Welcome. And today I'm going to be reviewing the Netflix original, The Punisher. Uh, this was something I was looking forward to back from when I watched Daredevil season 2. The Punisher made multiple appearances in it. And now, after a while, I think they weren't going to make a standalone series with him. And then they decided to do that due to popular demand. Oh my god, I already messed up his name. Jon Bernthal plays the Punisher, and he does a fantastic job. I thought that was the greatest casting choice for this whole Marvel universe on Netflix, anyways. So, without wasting any time, this series is amazing. It's not for kids at all. It's for like a heavily mature themed audience. It's for a mature audience. It's deals a lot with post-traumatic stress from war, like ex like veterans, war vets, and ex-marines and things like that, and a lot of violence and a lot of bloodshed and a lot of um, uh, morality. Not a lot of morality, but like you keep asking yourself, what's justice really? Like, what's good, what's bad? Like, are these good people doing bad things or bad people doing good things, etc., right? So without spoiling anything, the plot, so the typical Punisher plot is that his family, he's an ex soldier, and his family gets murdered usually by drug dealers or whatever, for one reason or another, depending on the storyline. And then he seeks out vengeance on the people involved with murdering his family. That's the typical Punisher storyline. But this time around, where the show starts, he's already taken care of most of that. And they kind of do like a few flashbacks to show him issuing out his punishment, as he calls it. And really, it starts off with kind of him being lost. Like, what now? Like, he's still having the visions of his like dead family, like them getting murdered. That's haunting him still. He has no purpose. And then as the show progresses, the purpose kind of comes out. There's actually was a deeper layer involved with why his family was killed, and a lot more corruption was involved in that sense. What it does also is the war that they use is more modern. They use the Afghan war when the troops went to Afghanistan. So they reference Kandahar a lot, like things like that. They reference like that whole aspect instead of whatever. I guess they always try to stay modern with the times. So, what I really liked is that, like, all the characters involved had a good build up towards them. They were all developed nicely. They didn't just throw anyone in randomly for an episode to be like, oh, here the guy is like causing this problem for the purposes of advancing the story in a certain way. Everything seemed to me well thought out and well written. Most of the characters that had some kind of importance or were just there to advance the plot some way, they were there introduced from the very first episode or one of the first episodes, and they served their purpose later on throughout the season, which, in my opinion, made it great. Like, I hate shows when it's like, oh, all of a sudden we need this purpose to be served in this episode, so let's throw in some random character and then this will be why that this thing is happening and then contribute to the larger story arc. That doesn't really happen in The Punisher. Everything seems well thought out and meticulous, and most of the characters stay true to their kind of own personal code, who they are, and even some twists like that I kind of suspected, they still caught me by surprise because it was like they did such a good job of covering things up and making you trust certain characters and all that kind of stuff. So, everything, like, I liked it. I give the show, I don't always do rating systems. I give the show a 10 out of 10. I thought the acting was great. I thought the story was great. I thought the pacing was good. There was a good mix of development and a good mix of action. There was never overdone, long drawn out war scenes or long drawn out fighting sequences. I think they were the right amount of time, and I like the rapport between the characters too. They did a great job on that, and Jon Bernthal nailed the role of Frank Castle as the Punisher, And yeah, check out The Punisher on Netflix. It was the first season. It's 13 episodes long. Each episode runs roughly an hour long. Worth it. That's all I have to say about The Punisher. Check it out. Take care, guys. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.